Hey, what's up, people? Piz out here, and to continue with my month-long holiday horror series of reviews, I'm going to bring you my review of Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 2. And the question is where to begin with Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 2. The film focuses on Ricky, who is the younger brother of Billy from the original film. And the film begins with Ricky. He's in this sort of psychiatric ward, some sort of, high security psychiatric ward, and this psychiatrist has arrived to interview him. It is the 13th psychiatrist who's actually sat down with Ricky and tried to get, the whole story of why he's, why he is the way that he is and how he's ended up in this, high security mental facility. And, 13 definitely was the lucky number because Ricky just spills the beans to this psychiatrist in graphic detail. Literally the first 40 minutes of Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 is flashbacks of Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 1. I am not kidding you at all. They tell you the entire story pretty much from beginning to end of the original Silent Night, Deadly Night. So you don't need to have seen Silent Night, Deadly Night to go right into watching Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. And I'm sure that that's not what they were thinking. We want to give them a refresher course. It's been a few years since Silent Night, Deadly Night was released. We're doing this sequel. We kind of need to remind people what happened in the original. I don't think that was the emphasis. I think the emphasis was basically, we've got about 45, 50 minutes of actual original material for this film. We've got to stretch it to feature length. How can we do that? Let's put in as much of the original Silent Night, Deadly Night as we possibly can. And I kid you not, the first 40 minutes of the film is almost entirely comprised of footage from the original Silent Night, Deadly Night as narrated by Ricky in graphic detail, as I mentioned, even though Ricky was not privy to pretty much all of that film in any way, shape, or form, except for the very end, Silent Night, Deadly Night 1. Yet, he just somehow knows. He just somehow knows. So, you're probably thinking, this sounds like a really awful movie if all we have is, 40, 45 minutes of actual original material in the film. And it would be a pretty bad movie. It'd be a pretty awful movie, to be perfectly honest, without one saving grace in Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. And that is the acting of the lead, Eric Freeman. Eric Freeman, who plays Ricky in this film. How to describe his acting style? He acts with his forehead. It's all about the forehead. It's all about the eyebrows. He almost, when he says a sentence, his eyebrows almost, they sort of count out the syllables in that sentence. So, for instance, if the line is "no more punishment," Eric Freeman's acting is "no more punishment." Literally, his forehead and his eyebrows in this film are absolutely hypnotic. There's a sequence in the film where he is walking around a suburban neighborhood in the middle of the day. He's just murdered 3 people. He's got a pistol. He's cackling like a madman. He's shifting from cackling like a madman, literally going ha 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 ha, to punish and shooting people. There's the infamous garbage day scene, and it is phenomenal. Eric Freeman's performance is maniacally silly. It is diabolically goofy. It is hammy. It is over the top. It is phenomenal. I love Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, as most people do, because of the performance of Eric Freeman. The movie, in and of itself, as I said, it's a bad film, very poorly written. Not a lot of great acting going on in the film. It seemed very much like one of those wham bam thank you ma'am one take kind of thing and let's move on and let's get it done kind of films. But Freeman's performance, just wow, incredible, just incredible. And the saving grace for Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. It's part of why I love the film. It's part of why so many people love this film. The so bad it's good aspects of it. You know, if you haven't seen Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, you're doing yourself a disservice. Do yourself a favor, go out, pick it up. For the longest time, it was out of print. It was only available in this double pack from Anchor Bay, the Christmas Survival double feature with Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2. For the longest time, this was out of print. Now, recently, they've gone back into print, apparently, because I saw this listed on Amazon for about 10 bucks. Really not that long ago. So if you haven't seen Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, it's worth the 10 bucks. Eric Freeman's performance is worth the 10 bucks. And you get Silent Night, Deadly Night, the original, thrown in with it. I don't know. It's wow. It's just wow. I highly recommend it. I love it. If you haven't seen Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, watch it. It is, words don't do it justice. Seeing is believing with Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. Just fun movie. It doesn't look or feel Christmassy or winterish at all. I mean, they clearly shot it in California. There's like no snow no snow anywhere. You know, the trees are perfectly, beautifully green. It looks like the middle of summer. So it doesn't have that kind of feel to it, that kind of Christmassy feel to it that the original Silent Night, Deadly Night had. But it's got Eric Freeman. I needn't say more. I needn't say more. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know what you guys think of Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 in the comments section below. Let me know what you guys think about Eric Freeman's performance in the film in the comments section below. And until next time when I bring you guys another holiday Christmas-themed horror movie review, you guys take it easy. I'll see you later.